Losing weight is a tricky game. The thing is, we need to actually talk about what we really mean by that. Weight shows up in a number of different ways, including water, muscle, and fat. But what we often tend to neglect talking about is that the weight that most of us are trying to lose is our body fat. If you lost 10 pounds of muscle and 5 pounds of water weight, but no fat, you probably wouldn't be too thrilled. But if you lost 10 pounds of fat and gained 10 pounds of muscle, we would all be pumped about it, even though you now technically weigh the same amount as when you started. The fact is, losing fat is what gives us the fit look we're all after, but it can sometimes be hard to understand how and why we lose fat. The answer? It all has to do with a little hormone called insulin. Yep, that sneaky little hormone is doing a lot more behind the scenes than just dealing with sugar. Whether you're just getting started or you've been on a weight loss roller coaster, understanding insulin can seriously change the game. So grab a snack, but maybe not a donut, sit back, and let's break it all down in a way that actually makes sense. Insulin is like your body's delivery guy. After you eat, especially carbs, your blood sugar goes up, and insulin shows up to deliver that sugar into your cells for energy or storage. Sounds helpful, right? Well, here's the plot twist. When insulin levels are too high, your body starts hoarding fat instead of burning it. And to make matters worse, it also makes you hungrier. Like, why am I suddenly craving 3 tacos and a cookie kind of hungry? Even worse, there's something called insulin resistance, where your body basically ignores insulin, so it just keeps pumping out more and more of it. More insulin equals more fat storage, which makes it harder to lose weight. So how does diet affect insulin, and what can we actually do about it? Let's talk strategy. Low-carb diets like keto or carnivore reduce your carb intake, which means less sugar in your bloodstream and less insulin. Your body switches to burning fat for energy, which is exactly what we want. Intermittent fasting is another cool trick. You're giving your body longer breaks between meals, which helps lower insulin levels and burn more fat. Plus, it simplifies your schedule. Fewer meals equals fewer dishes. And don't forget about whole foods. We're talking veggies, lean proteins, good fats, and complex carbs. They help keep your body's sugar steady, your cravings low, and your energy up. It's a win-win. Real life tips. Let's make it super practical. Plan your meals ahead of time. Mix in healthy fats, protein, and fiber so you don't spike your insulin and crash an hour later. Move your body. Even just 30 minutes a day, a few times a week, can boost insulin sensitivity like crazy. Dance, walk, chase your dog, whatever gets you moving. Track your carbs with a food journal or app. Trust me, it helps you spot patterns and stay on track without obsessing. Tiny tweaks can lead to major results. Now for some feel-good fuel. Meet Sarah, a super busy mom who ditched processed carbs, added intermittent fasting, and lost 30 pounds in 6 months. She says she feels better in her 30s than she did in her 20s. Or Mike, who struggled for years. He focused on real food, walked every day, and melted off 50 pounds without giving up his Sunday barbecues. It's not magic, it's just mastering your insulin. These folks didn't do anything extreme, they just made smart changes and stuck with them. If they can do it, so can you. Alright, so let's do a quick recap. So we know that insulin is a key player in fat storage and hunger. Lowering insulin through smart eating, fasting, and movement is what really kicks your body into fat burning mode. Whole foods, balanced meals, and consistency are your new best friends. If you learned something useful today, smash that like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on more videos like this. Got some questions? Drop them in the comments. We love talking about this stuff with you. And hey, share this with a friend who's on their own health journey. You might just change their life. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and remember, small changes lead to big results. You've got this.